Hello, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host. Just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona. And hopefully today with our bets, your bets, it's going to be another profitable day for you. Tuesday, August 6th, Major League Baseball slate. We've got a full slate of games going on today after a more than half a game slate of Monday and a bunch of ridiculous results. Like Cubs, the guy's got a 7 ERA and you can't get 3 freaking hits. What is wrong with you, Cubs? Ugh. I just do not get the Cubs in that one at all. And here's my other big complaint of the day. Angel Zerpa, why are you still a bullpen pitcher for the Royals? You are god-awful, especially at inherited runners. He gives up 4 on the stat sheet, but realistically, let's give him 6. The inherited runner shouldn't have scored either. And Royals lose to Paxton. It was just disgusting. Anyway, enough of a couple gripes. We do have a full slate of games. Let's get into them. First, let's go ahead and, if you're new to our show, welcome. Secondly, we do fade or follow 4 teams. Cubs, Dodgers, Royals, and Orioles. And the way that the Cubs are playing, I wish we didn't have to do them. Anyway, let's get started. We will give you plays in every one of the games out there, but our bets that we personally do are going to be in those 4 games. First game up, we got 3 of them at the same time frame. 6:40 slate. Eastern, 3:40 Eastern, or 3:40 out here in Phoenix. Pittsburgh Pirates, San Diego Padres start off a series. Dylan Cease against Falter in this one. Padres finally win a game, last game of the set against Colorado, kind of break open a little bit of scoring skid they had for a couple of games. Dylan Cease, obviously the no-hitter so far this season, and he's continued to pitch well in this one here. Going against the Pirates and Falter in this one. Let's see. The Padres are $1.60 favorite on the road, which is pretty sizable road favorite here. For 2 teams fighting for the wild card, but we've got to like the Padres here. Money line Padres minus a half front 5 in that one as well. Next game up. 3:40 out here in Phoenix, 6:40 Eastern time. Reds, Marlins. So this one's got me a little bit more than perplexed. The Reds, we've been on pretty consistently not scoring on the road, then opened up a can of it yesterday, scoring 10 runs against the Marlins. The Marlins have been really pesky at home, but for some reason, it seems to be against the much better teams. The Reds are not, they're probably, technically they're still available for a wild card, but realistically probably not with the amount of teams in front of them. So, maybe the Marlins are laying down for a worse team here. Maybe on this one here. To be really honest, I just like some scoring in this one. We'll stay away from the side. Let's go over the 8 total in this one here. Next game up, Diamondbacks Guardians. What a great game 1 that was. A lot of back and forth. Obviously, D-backs take an early lead. Then the Guardians come back. D-backs take a lead again. Guardians come back. D-backs end up winning that thing in extras. Eduardo Rodriguez, the 4-year, $80 million man, making his first start for the Diamondbacks. How about that? Well, how about that? You're going to make at least 1 start. Congratulations, Eduardo. The man that turned down last year getting traded from the Tigers to the Dodgers to compete for a championship because, I don't want to feel all that pressure of a team that's very good. What a wuss. Ben Lively, the Guardians. Here's the only thing on this one. Lifetime Eduardo Rodriguez is 6-0 versus the Guardians with an ERA under a half. I don't know. He's going to be obviously on a pitch count. A lot of things going to be going on here. Guardians money line front 5. That's how we like this one here. Also, D-backs over the team total on this one as their bats continue to hit. Ketel Marte. You can play him any which way you want, basically. Hits, runs, RBIs, total bases, home runs, doubles. He's hitting the ball all over the place. Great play as well. Next one up, 3:45 out here in Phoenix. 6:45 Eastern time. Giants, Nationals, Mackenzie Gore going against the Giants and Mr. Birdsong. National Patrick Corbin Day, another winner for the bettors. Congratulations to all of you out there that took advantage of the national holiday that's every 5 to 6 days, depending if Corbin gets a day off or not. So congratulations to all of you out there. This one's a little bit easier, though. Well, not as easy as yesterday's game where it's auto fade. Nationals. Today it's Nationals supposed to half a run from 5. Nationals plus 1.5 for the game as well. Next game up. 4:05 out here in Phoenix, 7:05 Eastern Time. Angels, Yankees. All right, this one's getting a little out of control. Juice-wise, Yankees $2.50 favorite here, and for reason why. The Angels suck. I can't believe they actually win games. If it wasn't for the White Sox, they would be the worst team in baseball. What else can I say about the Angels? They give them more glowing reviews. We like the Yanks in this one. Yanks minus 1.5 runs, front 5, minus 2.5 for the game. That's how we'd attack the Yankees in that one. Next game up, 4:07 out here in Phoenix, 7:07 Eastern Time. Orioles, Blue Jays. Chris Bassett, who, bless his heart, continues to eat innings and eat more innings and eat more innings and eat more innings. It's ridiculous. Unfortunately, he hasn't had the success this year that he wants. Grayson Rodriguez, second best starter on the Orioles, behind Corbin Burns. He's had his moments, though, where he's not looked fabulous. He looked fantastic early in the season. You're starting to see a little bit of wear on Grayson over the last few outings. Baltimore about $1.40 favorite, and they should be in this one. We're all in this game. Let's give you all the plays here. Baltimore money line. Minus 1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Orioles over the team total. Orioles minus a half a run, first 3, first 5, and first 7 innings. We also have 3 batter props in this one for you. The first one, Vlad Guerrero, his OPS is almost 1,600 for the last 2+ weeks. He has been absolutely crushing the ball. Vlad, home run, double over hits, runs, RBIs. 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 5+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Gunnar Henderson, who's heated up here, finally got his first home run since the All-Star break. Has been hitting well. Gunnar, home run, double over hits, runs, RBIs. 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 5+ total bases, 2+ hits. And Ryan O'Hearn, who's hitting almost 600 against Bassett. Home run, double over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. One more time, bets in the Orioles, Blue Jays. Orioles money line minus 1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Orioles over the team total. Orioles minus a half a run, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Vlad Guerrero, home run, double over hits, runs, RBIs. 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 5+ total bases, 2+ hits. Gunnar Henderson, home run, double over hits, runs, RBIs. 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 5+ total bases, 2+ hits. Ryan O'Hearn, home run, double over hits, runs, RBIs. 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Next game up. Brewers, Braves. In Atlanta, Bryce Elder, Colin Ray. Braves are $1.30 favorite here with Bryce Elder pitching. 2 teams with Brewers have probably a better record. Give me the Brewers plus a half a run, front 5. Let's see if they can hit Bryce Elder on that one there. Next game up. 4:45 out here in Phoenix, 7:45 Eastern Time. Tampa Bay Rays, St. Louis Cardinals. After yesterday, I think I'm done with the Cardinals. So, Cardinals under team total. How about that? Let's just play that one. That is the absolute shit show that they put up yesterday against the Mets and Sean Manaea and that bullpen. Are you serious? 0. You couldn't score. You couldn't snitch a run. Cardinals under team total. Rays plus a half a run, front 5. Next game up. 5:05 out here in Phoenix. 8:05 Eastern Time. Astros, Rangers, Framber Valdez, Tyler Mahle. We said this about game 1. Take either team you want, playing plus 1.5. I think we're going to say the same thing here. Take either team you want, play plus 1.5. The lesser juice is obviously going to be on the Rangers here. But Framber pitched really well in his last start. He pitched well, then did pitch well. He's so hard to figure out. He's either going to blow up and give up like 4 runs in 4 innings with a bunch of walks, or he's dominant. Like, pick a freaking lane, dude. Can you have a start where you go 6 innings, give up 2 runs, and you don't walk 15 people? Just try one of those. Even this shit out. This back and forth like a ping pong ball, I'm out. It makes no sense for the bettor not to be able to get any read. It makes no sense on the handicap because you're going to sit there and go, well, this game's this and this game's this. You know what? Screw you, Fromber. I'm done with you. Right? Plus 1.5 Rangers and just be done with it. Next game up. Twins, Cubs. Shota versus Pablo Lopez. Even money game with Shota pitching. Woo! Let me explain to you how bad the Cubs offense was on Monday. The starting pitcher at an ERA near 7. It's been horrible. Fly ball pitcher in Wrigley in August. It smells like, I don't know, Cubs could score 6. Nah, let's score 0 with 3 freaking hits. Are you kidding me, Cubs offense? After a weekend where you blitzed the Cardinals? You didn't even win 3 out of 4, but you did take 3 out of 4, which is very unusual. This is why you are a crap team. This is why you're not making the wild card. This is why fans want to rip their freaking hair out, is because of this offense. You held the Twins to 3 runs. That should be a win. Let me give you an explanation, Cubs offense. Your job is to score 4+ every freaking game, no matter how hard you do it. That was a joke. Cody Bellinger, putts. Michael Busch, putts. You're facing a right-handed fly ball pitcher and you guys are striking out? This guy's not a strikeout pitcher. You guys made him look like Cy Young. What is your problem? Hit the ball. It's not hard. 2 left-hander, you got the matchup that you want? Oh my God. It was unforgivable what they did on Monday night. Unforgivable. In fact, my fandom is now up for sale. I'm pretty sure I'm done with the Cubs after this season. I'm tired of this wait shit till next year. They make trades. They do this. We pay for this guy. Oh, we were in on Showtani. Bullshit. Show me a winner. You guys suck all the money out, pay some of it out, and expect us to keep following you around like nothing else is going on. We got better shit to do with our times. You know what? I might root for the White Sox. I don't care if they do lose 22 in a row. That was just embarrassing. I mean, I don't care if the guy pitched the best freaking night of his life. That was unacceptable. Unacceptable. That being said, guess where we're putting our money? I feel like I'm throwing it away at this point. So if you don't want to tail, don't feel bad, right? In fact, do yourself a favor out there and don't play anything on this game. It's just stupid to. But they are one of the 4 teams we fade or follow. So guess what? I'm in regardless. Cubs money line. Cubs plus 1.5, minus 1.5, 2.5 on the run line. Cubs over the team total. Cubs money line, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Nico Hoerner and Paredes have had good success against Pablo Lopez, so we'll try 2 other hitters. Hoerner home run, double over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Paredes home run, double over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Normally we go through the bets again, but I don't even want to do that. That game just makes me want to puke. It's so disgusting. And we're probably going to have a couple Shoto props, so make sure you do check out our Google Sheets at the end of every episode, as well on YouTube and TikTok channel pages, docs.google.com/spreadsheet. Go to 2024 baseball, scroll down to August 6th. You'll be able to get all of our updated bets, what juice we got those at, how many units we wagered, what book we ended up placing them at as well. Next game up, Red Sox, Royals, 5:10 out here in Phoenix, 8:10 Eastern Time. Here's another shit show. The Royals, who actually have a chance to make the playoffs, for some reason, Angel Zerpa still has to be on this freaking bullpen. And for some reason, they have to bring in with inherited runners on. He is the absolute worst I've ever seen with inherited runners on. They always score. You might as well leave the starter in. If you want to bring him in a fresh inning, he seems to do okay. But not unless it's a fresh inning. But Angel Zerpa needed to be designated for assignment weeks ago. Absolutely god-awful that he's still on the staff. We seriously do not have another pitcher somewhere that can throw the ball 95 miles an hour and just take our wild freaking hope that he's better than this idiot. I don't get it. Don't get it at all. Seth Lugo versus Brian Bello. Pitching matchup screams Royals. That's the way we're going with this one as well. Royals money line. -1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Royals over their team total. Royals -0.5 a run. First 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Now, shout out to Player Prodigy, who said Witt's going to start in a swoon, and I told him he was stupid, and you should call me stupid, Player Prodigy. I don't think he is, but he has had 3 games in a row where he hasn't had 2+ total bases. So, we're going back to the well again, and we're going back to Salvador Perez because I seem to be a glutton for punishment on 2 dudes that should be able to whack the shit out of Bello. The Red Sox are not near as good as their record indicates. Oh my God, will somebody look at this starting staff and see who the hell's any good? They don't have one. They have no ace. They have no 2. They have a bunch of 3, 4, and 5 pitchers that are somehow putting this together with that offense. You know why? Because they don't have guys like Angel Zerpa. One more time, Royals, Red Sox. Royals money line, -1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Royals over the team total. Royals -0.5 a run, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Witt, home run, double over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Salvador Perez, homer, double over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Next game up, Mets, Rockies, Severino versus Freeland in Colorado. Totals at 11. The Rockies tend to keep games close at home. They suck on the road. +1.5 for the Rockies, +0.5 front 5. Next game up, 6:40 out here in Phoenix, 9:40 Eastern Time. Tigers and Montero versus Mariners and Castillo. How many ways can we fade the Tigers with Montero? He's almost ready to get his him and Maeda on this staff are almost, they're getting into Corbin territory. That's where they're getting. Mariners -0.5 a run, front 5. Mariners -1.5 on the run line. Don't even worry about paying the money line. You got plenty of room there. Also, Mariners over their team total. Next game up, 6:40 out here in Phoenix as well, 9:40 Eastern Time. Chicago White Sox and their trashy ass go to Oakland for game 2 of this set. Stripling versus Cannon in this one. First of all, we would like to congratulate the White Sox for losing 21 in a row. That means, let's see, you tied the American League record? Yeah. So only 2 more to go because you know what happens after that. They'll be at 20. If they can get to 23, then they're off on Thursday. And guess who they play on Friday? The Cubs. And they'll break. And guess what will happen? The Cubs will lose. It's easy as that. I mean, the Cubs will figure out a way to make the White Sox even look good. That's how shitty they've been. Anyway, but like I said, we're glutton for punishment, so we go back to the punching bag one more time. Anyway, A's in this one. Let's break this down simply for you. You keep playing Brent Rooker for the A's. Take him for whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. I can tell you hits, runs, RBIs, total bases, whatever. Home run. Take the A's -1.5 for the game. Take A's -0.5 run for the front 5. Don't even worry about playing the money line. No reason to even put any money up there. And just take all the victories. Because the White Sox are just hot garbage. Smells better than they do. All right, last game of the day. Dodgers, Phillies. What more can we say about this series, right? Let's see. The Phillies figured out a way to jack up another not so great outing by Aaron Glasnow. The fade was in place. He gave up 3 runs, 5 hits. It was right there. Aaron Nola, unfortunately, was worse. I just don't. Shohei hits a home run late in the game, to give him a 2-run lead, to give him a 2-run win there. Schwarber does his part. Trey Turner non-existent. Bryce Harper strikes out in the 8th when they needed him. Where do I keep going from there, right? It's just one of those days. It's just compounded upon compounded upon compounded, and it finished with them. But like I said, we're a glutton for punishment, so guess what we're doing, right? We're going back to the Phillies here and fading Kershaw. The game's almost a toss-up here on this one as well. But give us the Phillies money line minus 1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Phillies over the team total. Phillies money line first 3, 5, and 7 innings. Trey Turner and Schwarber. Turner home run double over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. Schwarber home run double over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. One more time, Phillies money line minus 1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. And Phillies over the team total. Phillies money line first 3, 5, and 7 innings. Turner and Schwarber both home run double over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits. All right, so we made a ton of bets. How to get to take a look at those? No problem at all. TikTok, YouTube channel pages, as well at the end of every episode on YouTube. docs.google.com/spreadsheet. This is our Google Sheet /betting ledger. Click onto that. Go to 2024 baseball. Scroll down to August 6th. You'll be able to see all of the bets that we made. And we make a boatload of them. For only being in 4 games, we'll have over 80 plays today. So make sure you do, when you get some time, check that out. Well worth your time. I'll tell you now, yesterday wasn't worth your time. As we had a bad Monday. It does happen from time to time. But we're still 11,000 units up for the season. So we will show you a blueprint on how to make some money. This is the easiest way to see it in black and white, rather than just looking at the talking head here telling you that we're making money. All right, next thing's up. So you like the content that you're seeing here, want to see some more of it, that's easy to do. All you have to do is hit follow or subscribe, depending on the social media platform you're on. And if you want to make it even easier than that, turn on the notifications on that social media platform, and you'll get a notification sent to your phone or device to let you know Sports Bets for Free has dropped a new episode of bets. Give you plenty of time to match those up with your bets and give you that ton of confidence you need heading to the betting app or betting window. We do appreciate everybody's support as always, and we look forward to seeing you on the next episode.